Hello, my name is Adam Cook, and I am here with the sexually precocious Colm Ahern.
Sexually promiscuous. Rawr.
Promiscuous is fine. And what are we here to talk about? Well, unfortunately, I haven't played it, but Colm Ahern, the resident fan of shooters on GOLIATH, has been playing the Evolve Alpha on Xbox One. Now, the fact he's bought an Xbox One is a whole nother discussion video, but I really wanted to play this and haven't been able to because I just could not get on the damn thing, and other things have come up. Now things have calmed down. But Colm Ahern, you're a big fan of like Left 4 Dead and stuff like that, so you know there's the elephant in the room. It's gone. How the devil is Evolve?
It's pretty good, I must say. Now, I saw some of the concerns about Evolve on the first day of the big alpha, which I think we have to address. What a fucking silly name.
Not cool.
But
Not cool.
Some people found difficulties getting on, as you did. I didn't on the first day, but the days following, I actually did. I don't know why. It's just, it was a rare occurrence that I was able to get on. But when I did, I was able to play 3 of the classes of the 5. So you have Assault.
Hang on. Actually, before we go right into the classes, I do want to ask you a question because I could boot the game and I did get to pick the favourites. Because if people don't know what you do when you try to play, you get to choose in order your favourite, because there's 4 classes and the monster, isn't there? And you get to choose your favourite that you want to pick as. Like I go for medic first. I think monster was like 3rd or 4th. Did you like that idea? Because I've seen a few complaints that people weren't a fan of that.
I really like that idea. Because, like, I mean, you don't have to set your preference as well. Like, you can
right,
as you said, Adam, set it from 1 to 5, or there's just a little option to just say any role. So
if I just want to play a game as a medic, and that's all I want to do, I don't want anything to do with my 2nd or 3rd choice, or I just want to play the monster, that's an option.
Yeah, and it'll just search games where that option is available to you.
I'm guessing that because I saw some tweets and stuff that suggested that wasn't happening, but then I guess in an alpha environment, it's different to the game being released wide and everyone having a copy of a retail finished product. You know? Okay.
Yeah.
So,
well, like, I mean, it'll go through your preferences. So, like, I mean, if it is a case that there is nothing out there for you as a medic, then it'll go to your second preference of support or whatever, or shrapnel.
So I can't then just play as a medic. Because if there's no spaces in any game, I mean, it's a problem unlikely to happen in the final version, isn't it? So, but anyway, forget about all that because that's who cares. But let's talk to us about the classes you enjoyed or didn't enjoy and how they work.
So I didn't get to play as the trapper or the medic, but I did play as the assault class, the support class, and the monster. And the assault class is, as you would expect,
it's a gunner.
It's just the gunner. Yeah, you just
the least interesting.
Yeah, probably. Of the 3 I played, yes, still very good fun. I mean, the weapons are pretty satisfying, and you effectively have your main gun, and you have 3 other options available to you, in all the classes, I should say. The support class is, I suppose, you're kind of your middleman between your kind of maybe. Kind of a mix between your medic and your assault class.
So what does he do that's support then? Because when I think of support class, I think of Battlefield and like fixing vehicles, like with his magic gun. So what does the support do in Evolve?
So basically, you can use your gun, but there's also you can place a kind of a force field around your fellow characters when they're kind of going up against the monster.
Right.
You can lay down mines. I hope I'm not getting classes mixed up there now, but you can lay down mines, things like that. So it's not just completely run and gun like the assault class. Excuse me. For me anyway, I found it to be a kind of a bit more interesting, and I tended to kind of spend a bit more time with that than the assault class. But the really interesting thing, and the thing that kind of sets Evolve apart from other games of this ilk, is the monster class, which, if you became pretty good at it, would be very cool. Because the first couple of games, like, I mean, the big alpha had just launched, and I was just kind of getting in, and the team of, I don't know what they're called, whatever, the humans or whatnot, were killing the monster every time, no hassle. And then there was one game where I was playing as the assault class, and we were playing against the monster, and it was a really competitive, really good fun game, where the guy playing as the monster was playing it very cleverly, because as the monster, you kind of need to be away from everyone else until you reach level 3, because...
And how quickly does that happen?
It kind of depends on how you play it, because
right. you have to eat the little creatures and
exactly. You have to eat the other little creatures around, which they also pose a problem to the other players, because they'll attack you as well as you trying to find the monster. Do you know, it's not just...
Do they damage you a lot then, or are they quite easy to kill?
Quite easy.
I mean, I'm thinking. I don't know. I know you haven't played much of it, but Titanfall, there's like non-human controlled like things that you can shoot and stuff, and they are fodder. They do shoot you back, but they kind of almost purposefully miss. I've always found. Is it that kind of thing where they're fodder?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, pretty much. Something to shoot while you're looking for the monster, pretty much. But so as the monster to evolve, you have to eat these other creatures, as you said, and pretty much kind of stay away from the hunters around until you reach level 3, and then you can basically just destroy everything in your path. It's like once you reach level 3, that's it. Forget about it.
Really?
Everyone else will just die. But the thing about the monster is you have to play him quite stealthily, which is kind of amusing when you're this big lumbering oaf and you're holding like the B button, I think, is it, or whatever, on the Xbox One, where you actually do kind of creep around and try and avoid the other people in the match. And there are kind of little clues as to the monster's whereabouts. So you'll when you're playing as one of the other classes, you'll see birds flying away or something like that, and there'll be a little thing on screen to tell you that the monster scared these birds. Or you'll see footprints. They'll be kind of highlighted, so they'll be kind of visible to you. You see kind of footprints that will lead to a roundabout area to where the monster is.
Is the monster... How to word this? Is the monster the choice for the single-player gamer who wants to play multiplayer but doesn't want to get involved? Like, what I mean by that is that, you know, for example, you know, it's not always easy to get together with you and 3 friends to make sure you get a regular night on Evolve or Left 4 Dead or whatever games that were 4-player. Whereas it feels to me like you could just get involved because to me the monster is a single-player game.
Yeah, completely. Like it's you against the other 4.
Yeah, and who those 4 are is irrespective to you. I mean, they could be human-controlled or AI. It doesn't matter. You're playing a single-player game. Can you just keep playing as a monster, or is it sort of playlisted so that you take turns? I mean, if you and 4 mates got together, so you had a party of 5, you could you could just have like one guy playing the monster because he doesn't want to get involved. But so that is the case. But I wonder also then, because I can't imagine you throwing the headset on while you were playing Evolve. Did it work okay? You know, when you weren't chatting to random internet people?
Nobody was chatting.
Yeah.
It was very, very mute.
Did that matter? Did you feel like it could have been improved if you were coordinated?
Completely, yeah.
Oh, okay. So it does feel like a game that you'll benefit from by tactical, like I say, coordination.
Yeah, oh, exactly. I think if you actually were using the headset and kind of saying, "Hey guys, over here, I saw the monster," blah blah, doing all that kind of shit in an American accent as well, of course. It would help the whole thing. But the fact that, like, that's a good point for the person that wants to play Evolve, but kind of wants to do their own thing. The monster is the perfect class for you, because it's just, as I say, it's just you against everyone else. Because Evolve, like, it doesn't have a campaign, which I think might hurt it in the end when it comes out. I don't know. I could be completely wrong.
It reminds me of Titanfall, this game, a lot, in that I feel like it. From what I gather, Evolve will be a well-rated game. People will like it. It will probably get a cult following of people who play it every Friday night or whatever. But Evolve 2 will be incredible, which is how I feel about Titanfall. Like, it's a really good game. I
must say, like, this is shaping up to be something pretty cool. It plays very well at this early stage.
But multiplayer-only games at this stage, to me, still feel in their infancy. Outside of an MMO, which is obvious, to me, a game that is online only is still very much a niche market. Because I know we hear the apocryphal tales of people who put, well, it's not apocryphal, it really happens. People who put COD in for the, we're recording this the day COD came out, and people will put that in and go straight to multiplayer, never touch the single player.
Yeah.
And that's fair enough. Those people exist, but I still believe that they are not the majority. I believe they're definitely becoming, because every game must have multiplayer. We know that, but I don't know. I wonder. It's going to depend largely on how many maps, how many monsters, the variety. It's a lot's not known about this yet, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I played 2 maps, I think.
Right.
And they I don't believe there is the option to choose. It's just you're just kind of thrown into just a random map.
But this is alpha as well, isn't it? I mean, not beta, it's
apparently.
alpha.
Yeah. Well, no, it's the big alpha, Adam. You forgot.
It's a weird game because we played it ages ago. I mean, ages ago, well before I want to say last year. Calvin went and played it bloody ages ago, and it doesn't sound like he was given like 10 maps to choose from. It does seem like they're very much keeping that under their hat. And then was the E3 reveal of the big alpha coming first to Xbox One, which obviously made you go out and buy one. And now it's out, and the game's what, March next year?
Early next year sometime. So, I mean, they have a bit of time to keep plugging away at it, and I'm sure they will. But yeah, at this early stage, I have to say it's shaping up to be something definitely of note. Anyway.
Good, but by the time people see and hear this video, hopefully I will have played it.
Fingers crossed.
Thanks for watching, though, and do like, comment, and subscribe, and all the other bollocks that everyone asks you to do. Colm, thanks for your time.
No problem. Goodbye, bollockses.
Bye.